Hi there, it's Megan, and welcome to the Learn to Monetize More video series. The Ad Exchange query tool has many uses, and in today's tutorial, we'll conduct a practical use case to demonstrate how to monitor ad performance. Google Ad Exchange's metrics are many, but one of the most crucial metrics is judging ad performance and revenue. In this video, we'll teach you one way to use the query tool to ascertain revenues. Know that there are many methods to obtain this data, and what we're about to teach you is merely one of the more basic methods to help you get started. Are you ready? Let's begin. We begin our lesson on checking ad performance with the Query tool in Ad Exchange within our Ad Exchange account. From the main page, click on the Query tool tab followed by plus New Query to create a new query. As you may remember from a previous lesson, queries are simply the various components, such as metrics, dates, and filter values, that contribute to a report which can be viewed on screen or downloaded as a CSV file. For our new query, we must first assign a name as well as a description. Let's say I want to monitor how much we earned per click based on ad tags and devices for the previous month in this report. In this example, I'm going to name this query MonetizeMore.com CPC report, and I'll enter Ad CPC by ad tag and devices in previous month for my description. After naming and adding a description for our report, you'll notice the next prompt is Query Type. We're going to leave this as is to the default setting of Standard. Moving on, we must specify the date range. You can choose to specify fixed beginning and ending dates, or you can select Relative and choose a range, such as yesterday, last week, or last month. If you want to pull the same report on a recurring schedule, then choose the latter, a relative date range rather than the fixed date range. For both the fixed and relative date ranges, the data is reported in Pacific Standard Time, also known as PST. Because we want to see the ad performance for last month in this report, I'm going to select a relative date range of last month. After selecting our date range, we choose the local currency in which we'd like our report to be displayed. Following currency, you'll notice Report Values. Select to include data with 0 amounts. We recommend to untick this box. To more easily manage the amount of data in your report, you can add optional report dimensions. This allows us to break the report down into hierarchical groups, or rows. Dimension filters are a lot like the pivot function in Excel documents. The possible dimension filters to choose from include, but are not limited to, creative sizes, ad tags, and geography to advertisers' sites and URLs. The sky's the limit in terms of metrics. However, please note that you can only select a maximum of 8 dimension filters per report. In our query, let's add 2 dimension filters to our report, ad tags and devices. By selecting ad tags and devices for our dimension filters, when we pull the report in just a moment, we'll be able to drill down and see the performance for those 2 filters for the previous month. In the columns of our report, we will find report metrics. You can select from a variety of report metrics, including ad requests, the number of times Ad Exchange received a request to serve an ad; matched requests, the number of times Ad Exchange actually served an ad; CTR, the number of impressions that resulted in a click; eCPM, the estimated revenue for every 1,000 impressions. There are many more metrics to choose from. This is just the tip of the iceberg. For this report, let's include CPC so that we can determine the cost per click for our ad tags by device. Because I'd like to see viewability % within the report, I'm going to select Active View Viewable to be included in the columns. If you'd like to pull this report in the future with the same parameters, you can do so here and select Frequency. I'm going to do that for this report, scheduling the query to run at the end of each month. Monthly reports generally process on the first day of each month for the previous month. You can add colleagues or clients to receive the same scheduled report via email as well. Finally, choose whether to run the report or Save Query and Run Report. Because I want to pull this report again via the My Queries menu, I will choose Save Query and Run Report. Once the report processes, we can view the report. I'll do so now so that you can see how our report turned out. Notice our report metric CPC in the column and the dimension filters ad tag and devices in the columns. That's all there is to it. We encourage you to explore the various metrics, parameters, and dimension filters in your own queries. Ad Exchange makes it easy to access data on a granular level so you can better judge how well your ads are performing and ultimately make adjustments to maximize impressions and earn more revenue. That's it for today. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and to subscribe to our blog to learn to monetize more. Hope to see you here again soon. Bye for now.